Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Photonic Integrated Circuit PIC is the next generation of integrated circuit. When there is a limitation of integrating more and more transistor in a single chip, and also when we feel that Moore's law is dying because of this, then Photonic Integrated Circuit is basically the next generation solution. This circuit has two components. One is optical component and another is the electrical component, and it is very fast, and also you can combine more and more logic into the small integrated circuit. Now, how PIC or photonic integrated circuit is different from the normal integrated circuit? Normal integrated circuit, if we want to make it functional, we need to switch on the light through the electric circuit, and we need to propagate the electrons through the integrated circuit in order to make it functional. But in photonic integrated circuit, you need to have a laser source. That means you need to pass the photons through the circuit so that your photonic integrated circuit or PIC can work as expected. So in today's video, we talk about the basic difference between integrated circuit and photonic integrated circuit. We talk about what are the components of photonic integrated circuit, and also we will talk about the real world examples of photonic integrated circuit. So stay tuned till the end of the video, and also do subscribe this channel and like and share this video. Now, what are the main components of PIC? PIC has a component like laser, which is basically equivalent to the transistor in an integrated circuit. So laser basically carries the photon to the PIC detector. Next is basically the waveguide. Waveguide is nothing but just like a resistor or wire in the normal integrated circuit. Then we have splitter, then we have modulator and detector. So these are the components of photonic integrated circuit. Now, how do we design photonic integrated circuit? First of all, we start with the functional specification. We need to know exactly that this PIC or photonic integrated circuit, what it's subjected to do. Either it will work as a sensor or it will just do a communications. So this is the first step of designing photonic integrated circuit. Second stage is basically actually designing it. So basically, in order to design, you need to choose what are the components of photonic integrated circuit, something like I already described, whether it is a modulator or it is a splitter or it is a basically normal waveguide. So laser is something you need to have to do in order to propagate the photons. So you need to choose the components of the photonic integrated circuit in order to design it. Next step is basically the simulator. Simulator is basically very important and very interesting also. In normal integrated circuit, what we do, we use digital and analog IC simulator. But here, you need to use the electromagnetic simulator, kind of called the opto simulator, where you need to find the, find the wave, optical wave. You need to, prove the optical wave out there. So this is the simulator part of this. Next thing is basically the layout. Layout is basically you need to actually find out the physical PIC layout in the board itself. So that is also an important part, something similar to the normal IC design. Next is basically the fabrication. Actually, you need to fabricate based on the components, and you need to connect the components accordingly. And last but not the least, it is basically the testing of PIC, so that you need to find out the two things. First thing is basically the performance should be the expected as per the photonic integrated circuit. Second thing is the functionality should be correct. So these two things is very vital in making the photonic integrated circuit. So this is the simplified approach of knowing how to design the photonic integrated circuit. Now, what are the real world examples? Why do you need to know what is PIC? And it is extremely critical to know at this point of time, because all the kind of technological experimentation, all the kind of technological research which is happening throughout the world are based on the photonic integrated circuit. and all the top companies are already investing a lot in this particular domain. The first thing is basically the data center. Data center communications, photonic integrated circuit are used as a switch. It can be an inter data center between two data center communication, or it can be intra data center. That means within the same data center you need to do communications. So PIC circuit is used out there. Next thing is basically the LiDAR technology. LiDAR technology is something new. It is being used in the autonomous car. It has been used in the aeroplanes and many other places in robotics also. LiDAR technology is nothing but light radar. So what happens is that in the autonomous car, it is very interesting to know, that's why I am sharing it. So in autonomous car, you just project some laser light. So laser light is basically projected, and then it goes and then it comes back after being reflected or deflected from the object. And based on this, the source is basically measuring the distance from the source to the destination of the light, from where it has rebounded, and based on that it is calculate the distance between the source and the destination. And also in terms of 4D LiDAR, it can also find out the velocity of the object, which is extremely critical for the autonomous car. Even it can send this laser beam 120 degree or 140 degree or 100 degree span, so that it can also detect the signal, the outside object, the human traffic and all these things. In aeroplane also it is being used in order to find that if there is any thunderstorm in front, or if there is any chaos. So it basically passes this laser beam and it reflects back from the cloud, and then aeroplane can divert from a particular route to a different route. So PIC is used out there. So I think these are the real world examples and quite interesting to know. Now I have already described what is PIC, how it is different from the normal integrated circuit, what are the different components of PIC, and how to design the PIC in simplified approach, and also the real world examples of PIC. Now what is your thought on that? Do you think that PIC is a next generation integrated circuit design, or do you think that it will take some time for PIC to be established? Let me know in the comment section of the video, and also please subscribe this channel if you have not subscribed yet, and also like and share this video. So I think that's it for today. Oh, one more thing I need to mention here, that I have recently published a book called Semiconductor for All. So it basically contains 25 fascinating topics on semiconductor, artificial intelligence, electronic design automations and many other things. So consider purchasing this book. It is available in the Amazon. I will share the Amazon purchase link in the description section of the video. Last but not the least, I would like to say very much thank you for your comments. You have been sending comments on a regular basis, and this video I have made based on a particular set of comments that I have shortlisted. So do send your experience about this communication, this video, so that I can also learn from your point of view. I can also prepare my next and upcoming videos. So that's it for today. Wait for the next video to come. Till then, Subhasish Chakraborti signing off.